family. I'm just gonna be talking about family and like just random stuff I'm thinking about. I don't know. But actually, yesterday I had this meeting with some guys about this. I meet up with I organize and facilitate a marriage preparation group for dudes, um, and yeah, we talk about stuff like this, like family. Um, and yeah, some of them might be watching this video, so what's up? Um, yeah, family. One of them mentioned just started talking about family and like I guess to imagine like what life would be like if you had like not yeah, not necessarily perfect but ideal family. If you had parents who first of all had an insanely good relationship with each other, doesn't mean they don't have conflict, but it means they, regardless of that conflict, at the end of the day, they still accept each other for who they are, regardless if they disagree. That's true love, you know. That's to love somebody despite disagreeing, to accept them for who they are. That's true love, man. And yeah, not and that's like the yeah. Not every relationship has that. Um, but to, I guess, humble yourself at the end of the day, to have some conflict with your spouse and still say, I choose to love you, I accept you for who you are, and because of, um, I don't know, because of uh, true love or because of God, I choose to love you because um, it's the right thing to do. Yeah, family. So even if the parents fight with each other, and there's still I think it's the most powerful thing that children can see. They see their parents fight. They see them have conflict, but they see them resolve that conflict, and that's like the most probably powerful thing parents can teach their children. But it's through example of their own relationship. So imagine you have these type of parents. First of all, the parents that are uh, determined completely to uh, love each other, and their children see that. Um, that's insane. Second of all, the parental heart and the parental desire to love children unconditionally, no matter what, despite what they do, that their value doesn't change because they're still loved by their parents. Um, Maybe every parent feels this. Maybe most parents feel this, but definitely it's probably hard for all of them to show it, to really show it. But if you can show that to your children, to show them that their value does not change no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter how they act, their value is still the same. That's your, that's that's ideal. That's insane. That's incredible. Um, to have that experience. Now with siblings, imagine you have a brother who uh, that you fight with. Maybe there's a year or two difference between you guys, but you both are, regardless of your fights, regardless of your conflicts, you still love each other at the end of the day. You're brothers, and another level to it is you'll push each other to be better. Imagine you have a brother that you grew up with, that no matter what you do, will support you, will push you to be better, will be there for you in the lowest of lows, and will congratulate you at your highest of highs. And you do that for your brother as well. That's nothing but success, in a bottle. These two brothers. Um, that's just an example with siblings. Um, and imagine you live in that family. Imagine you grew up in that family. What type of person would you be? What type of values would you have? What would be your perspective on the world? Just to imagine that. I think to talk about all this is just to put in perspective how everybody's shaped by their family. But the thing is, you can't control that. You can't control your parents. You can't choose your parents. You can't choose your siblings. They're there, and you kind of have to accept them. That's part of life. But the way to to build a good filled life, a goodness filled life, a love filled life, a purposeful life, to have that foundation of this a great family, to accept each other regardless of your flaws or your disagreements, you'll become unstoppable. And to think about me, to build for myself and my future family, to think about being the best parent I could be to my children, the best husband I could be to my wife, to think about how just the very fact of the impact you'll have, and to think about that impact even now. Everything you do right now to build yourself up will later impact your family, will impact your spouse, will impact your kids. So I think that's actually kind of cool to think about, is that what you're building now will impact other people, will impact your family no matter what, because that's the person you're becoming to be. And, you will impact other people. And I guess that's something to think about, is that you're not just living this life for yourself or alone, regardless of the thoughts and desires to completely live for yourself, to forget about everybody else, to say, I can do this on my own. Trust me, I've been there. And it's very lonely. And when you even achieve things, who's there with you to celebrate with you? It feels extremely shallow. So anyways, family is incredible. A good family is phenomenal. And build the family that you wish you had, or that you wish you grew up with. And give your kids, give your children that experience, to experience love in the most ultimate form. So that's some thoughts I had about family. Wanting to become a life coach. I think knowing about family, where you come from, is extremely important. Your trauma, your childhood, everything shapes you to who you are, depending on your choices. I think there's this quote that says I forgot, but it was something about being shaped by your own choices. So anyways, that's what I have. So thank you for listening. Bye.